The rarest Overwatch skins. Some of these are insane, like a $200 Winston skin or a $900 Bastion skin. Let's get into it. One of the first ones are the Kerrigan Widowmaker, and as someone who owns this skin, I remember it clearly. This is a crossover with StarCraft, which transforms Widowmaker into the heroic StarCraft sniper Kerrigan. It's still personally one of my favorite Widowmaker skins, and you can no longer get it. Blizzard shut the door permanently as of right now. Now, some of these skins on this list, you'll realize, opened back up more than once. So this video is completely subject to change if Blizzard wants to throw them into the game for a quick buck. For example, the next skin is the Weightlifter Zarya, but this is a little bit odd. So I got the Weightlifter Zarya. This was in the 2016 Olympic Games, and since the Olympics only come through every 4 years, it should naturally be quite the rare skin. Now, we don't know for certain if it will be, but it does say if you go to the Zarya skin that it can come back into the shop. I don't know if it can rotate randomly or if they mean that during the next Olympics they're gonna have it in the seasonal section. I don't know. That still makes it a pretty rare skin if that's the case, but if it randomly shows up in the summer in the shop, then yikes, this one doesn't really count. But next, we gotta talk about the $200 monkey, but before we get into that, a quick message from the sponsor. Today's sponsor is an extremely unique one, Sizzle.gg. This extraordinarily unique sponsor is a powerful free-to-use highlight tool, but instead of just highlighting your gameplay, it's actually created for streamers, people who stream to YouTube, people who stream to Twitch. You can have it connected, and then it'll automatically take your stream and cut it down to the best and most highlighted moments. So yeah, instead of shifting through your own VOD, you can sign up for free and without any software download. Yeah, you heard me right. All through the website, you can connect your Twitch or YouTube and then just go live. It'll automatically find your detected live stream. You click a game, it'll start highlighting based off of that game. It'll know, let's say, what kills are Fortnite kills, what kills are Valorant kills, and by the end of it, give you a nice little processed video for you to share to TikTok or as a dedicated edited video. Insane. This is extremely useful. Sizzle.gg supported by a ton of games, and best of all, to celebrate the community, they're hosting a free to enter giveaway. All you have to do is use the link down below and create a Sizzle.gg account, link your Twitch or YouTube, and there you go. You're entered to win $30 straight to your PayPal. There'll be 2 winners. Make sure to check out Sizzle.gg down below. But next, we're going to be talking about the Winston BlizzCon skin. Now, this was during the 2017 BlizzCon, and you're going to quickly realize the older BlizzCon, the more valuable, and this makes a ton of sense. The only way was to purchase a ticket for BlizzCon itself, and you can still find some unredeemed codes on eBay, but they're going to cost you $200 or more, and I expect the value to continue to go up the more that this ages. And using those principles, taking a step back, if we go to the 2018 exclusive skin, it was one of my personal favorites, the Demon Hunter Sombra. I was ecstatic to get this skin at the time. However, it's not as rare as a lot of the others and doesn't fetch a pretty penny because it got rolled back into the game for a Halloween Terror event, and if you won an X amount of games, you were actually also able to unlock this Sombra skin. It hurt me a little bit, but I was happy that a lot of people could get this premium skin because it is a banger. I mean, the crossbow being the actual gun, in my opinion, is insanely creative and I love it. From there, we'll jump back to the start, man. Oh my goodness, the BlizzCon Bastion. The exact same idea. You had to have the BlizzCon 2016 tickets, which came with the exclusive Bastion skin. If you go through eBay, any sort of unclaimed code sells between $900 to $1,000. It is insane. It's a code that actually comes with loot for almost every game on battle.net, but mainly people want it for the Bastion skin, or alternatively, you could have bought it for $40 right at the start. Next is the Strike Commander Morrison skin. This was only available by purchasing the Overwatch Origins Edition. You got a ton of other content, and it wasn't only for pre-order. You could actually buy the Origin Editions for a while after the game's release. But while this might be rare, the big reason I mentioned it is thanks to the Noir Widowmaker, because this makes it even more rare. It was one of the skins part of the Origin Edition package, but you could only get it if you pre-ordered the Origin Edition. So not just got Overwatch early, but pre-ordered the special edition of Overwatch, which came with a second code Android that had this Widowmaker skin, making it one of the rarest skins in Overwatch. Next, we have Officer D.Va. So for 2 weeks, the Hero of the Storm crossover event, Blizzard had an offering for one of the game's most popular characters, which is D.Va. And let's be honest, the Officer D.Va is one of the most popular skins in the game in the sense of player sentiment. People love the Officer D.Va. However, this was only available during the crossover, and unlike the Oni Genji, which is another rare skin that I own and love, you couldn't just play 5 matches with AI. With the Officer D.Va skin, you had to play against real players. Now, talking about player sentiment and some of the most beloved skins in the game, I'm not going to forget Pink Mercy. Oh my goodness. This was for a charity event in which $12.7 million was donated, and a big one was thanks to this beautiful Mercy skin that people loved. The campaign was available for about 2 weeks, and it cost $30 to buy this skin. And at the time, again, we weren't very accustomed to paying for skins, and a lot of people hesitated just to regret. People begged for Mercy. People beg for Pink Mercy to come back. I think if they ever do want to bring it back, it should be for charity once more and no other reason, just because it holds some very, very heartwarming value, and it's a huge bonus that it is an amazing skin. All right, onward and upward from here, we're moving over to the Overwatch League, the Pacific All-Stars Genji. I was around, it's crazy because a lot of these skins I had the option to get, but buying skins back then wasn't huge. So this skin, the All-Star event, was around elements: fire for the west and water for the east. Now back in 2018, this skin was only attainable by purchasing it for 200 Overwatch League tokens, so just around $10. This is the quality skin you would get for $10. Now it isn't the rarest skin of all time, but it's flashy and still rarely seen in game, thanks to the fact that it was only available between August 17th and 27th of 2018. Following this, there's also the Atlantic All-Stars Tracer. Now, this was the companion to the Genji, so I want to mention them back to back. Same idea, but this is the water version. Amazing, same price, same timeline, same everything. But man, the biggest reason it is not as rare is because it was re-released as well. That's one of the things for all the Overwatch League skins. We kind of see right now in Overwatch 2, a lot of them can be re-released, which will drop their rarity substantially. Next is Lydian Genji and Triandi Symmetra. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but these two skins were for 2019's BlizzCon Online. Now, same idea, had to get the BlizzCon ticket and have your Overwatch connected, and bada bing, bada boom, you got these two skins. They have not since been re-released, making them one of the more rare BlizzCon skins, unlike, again, the Sombra one, which got re-released. I own them both. They're both not my favorite, but they speak to the fantasy style, especially thanks to their World of Warcraft references, which is obviously insanely popular in pop culture, and on top of that, overall, extremely rare skins. Next is the Brick Bastion event, which leveraged Overwatch's partnership with LEGO to bring an amazing Brick Challenge event, which gave us this skin for just playing the game. I know, such a weird idea, huh? And it's an amazing skin. It is literally, with sound effects and everything, one of the best premium skins in the game, in my personal opinion. Now, why this is extraordinarily rare, unlike the other skins, is that it most likely will never come back. Some skins have, but this one most likely won't, because in January 2022, LEGO revealed that it was canceling its planned release with the Overwatch 2 toy line, and I believe that the partnership has been terminated. So because of that, it's highly unlikely that Blizzard will kind of toss it back in there all sneakily, especially if the partnership has already soured. And believe it or not, there are many more rare skins in Overwatch, but we'll be covering those in a future episode.